Let's go see what missions we have available for us today at the panel. We need to do an on-foot mission today because we did a ship combat mission yesterday. So, or not yesterday. I think we did a different video yesterday. So let's head inside. We'll go check out the panels, see what options are available for on-foot missions. We do tend to have a lot more on-foot missions available here because, for whatever reason, there just always are more of that than there are of the ship missions. So let's get over to the panel here, figure out what we want to do today. It's going to be some kind of espionage-ish mission. It just depends on what they have available. So let's see. Let's do procurement first and see if they have a download mission we can do. Does not seem like it. So let's do an operations upload of malware kind of mission if they have one. Let's see. Digital infiltration. Do they have a 207,000? That's a better one. Let's do that one then. And then we'll run, we'll go, we'll infiltrate, and we'll do all that. Run, please. We'll go, we'll infiltrate, do our thing, come back, and that'll be it. I need some elevator music for that. Get a nice view of our ship as we're heading back towards it, and then we'll get the hell out of here. Yup. Almost there, and into the ship we go. Get out of here, get our system targeted. Be careful on our way out, because a lot of times I almost run into the beams that are going across this place, because it's more congested and cluttered than most of the stations like this that we go into, so you gotta be careful when you go. So, landing gear off.
Ship is disengaged from London, guided to pass safely from the station.
Away we go. Down. That seemed like we were closer to this side than we were the other side, so let's try to quickly get out of mass lock so we can get our frame shift drive charging. Point towards our destination and boost.
You are now clear of station.
And then away we go.
Commander.
Okay, we are approaching our target here. This seems like a pretty decent angle. As we get closer, we'll start zeroing on our throttle so that we can really bring that speed down and hopefully get it down slow enough before we hit the orbital cruise area that we're able to control our descent. Do about half throttle on our way in just to make sure we have enough time to slow down once we hit orbital cruise. Zero out our throttle, quarter throttle, just watch our speed, keep bumping it up as we approach the drop area, but we do want to make sure that we're below 10 kilometers per second. So let's go ahead and continue bumping the throttle up. I think I screwed it up. No, maybe we got it. I think we got it. Yep, we got it. All right, cool. Just got to fiddle with the throttle a little bit on your way in. The most efficient path down to the surface is a steep angle, and try to get your rotation done before you even get to the planet, because you're moving a lot slower the closer you are to the body. And finally, with enough planetary landings, you just kind of figure that out. It's faster to just go around to the side of the planet that you need to be on far away if you can. Alright, whoa, that's not what I meant to do. I didn't mean to do that. Scared the crap out of me. Let's try that again. What I was trying to do was hit the 1 key so I could come over here and request docking. Yo. Wow, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Hold on, I'm confused. We have docking permission. There it is. I decided at the last second that I wanted to dock, and then I accidentally pressed my tab key, which is my button for my boost. A little bit too close to the 1 key, I guess. That was something. Okay, a little bit of chaos in a situation that really should not have had any chaos in it. It is what it is. So we're carrying. so annoying. I hate when I do that. I really hate when I do that. That's so frustrating. Okay. Let's try this again. I was saying, you know, if I didn't have to wait for the menu to pop up, I would do that a lot less, but whatever. I was saying I want to bring some e-breaches with me because we're already carrying malware, so the hard part's going to be getting into the part and turning off alarms and stuff like that. So we need to find the alarms. Gravity here is really strong, so that kind of sucks. Let's, we don't have any witnesses over here, so let's break into here so we can try to find a security clearance. Because I need it, I'm sure I'm going to need a decent security clearance to get access to enough of the terminal system to find the security system. So yeah, we'll take his once he turns around and stops staring at me. Do it while he's on a little tablet there. Alright, so now I just need to find a terminal. There we go. And then we'll find the settlement alarms. We'll go turn those off. Settlement alarms. Settlement alarms. They're not going to be in... security data port. Settlement alarms console. That's what we want. Oh. I mean... okay. We're just going to make it super easy like that. Are there any other convenient terminals right nearby that we can just turn off? What else would I want to turn off? Security... we're supposed to go to the habitat data port. And this one's only 31 meters.
What are you doing?
None of your fucking business. I really don't like that they chose to do it that way. You just walk by. You know, you're in the room, so clearly you're supposed to be there, like, you know, theoretically. Clearly you're supposed to be there.
Hey.
Shut up. Alright, so now we want the habitat data port 2. Habitat is over in that direction. So let's get out of here. And we will run... okay. Did I... okay. I don't know. I'm having a brain something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm having a brain something. Okay. So we just get over here, we upload our malware, then we get the hell out. Seems like this one's going to be a relatively easy one for the money we're getting out of it, because this was the most expensive one, but it's still, like, pretty easy.
Just a minute, Commander. Let me scan you real quick.
Shut up. I didn't have a choice. I didn't want to kill her. I didn't, like, if she just hadn't been there, I would have been able to just run in here, do that, get this stuff uploaded, and get out. But, of course, there has to be somebody standing right next to my mission objective, so sorry. Fortunately, it does not seem like we accrued any kind of a bounty on that, so one piece of collateral damage, unfortunately, that I would have preferred to have avoided, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles. Just waiting for the time. Waiting for the time. Is that the machine making that tapping sound? It sounds like footsteps. It sounds like footsteps. It's making me think that there's something going on here. that's it for that. So we can hop out of here, head back to the ship. I had to kill her because we're carrying an E-breach on us. If I didn't have the E-breach, the E-breach did make life way faster because I didn't have to go searching around for a security clearance to get into that building. So, you know, that's the strategy to do. You don't want to waste a bunch of time trying to find somebody outside who has a low security clearance who will then give you access to a bigger building so you can get a better security clearance. It's better to just bring an E-breach with you, get into a building that you know is going to have somebody with a 2 or a 3 in it, and then, you know, that it reduces the number of steps that you end up having to take, and you're not having to run around quite so much. So we got through it. It wasn't a covert mission, but I always treat them as covert missions just because I don't want to have a firefight, especially if I keep forgetting you can't do that. You have to launch manually from this. I gotta stop landing at these because I gotta stop docking with the places that I'm doing business with because it's much faster to just get out. You can land. You can pretty much land. You can pretty much land about as far away from the settlement as the landing pad is, just outside. So there's not really much of a reason to dock with the station or dock with the landing with the settlement that you're going to. It actually kind of wastes your time. Okay, we'll boost to get line of sight out of the atmosphere here. And charge up to go back to our home station. So, yeah, let's do that. Alright, we have made it to the station. Let's get our docking clearance here. Where is the... I always have a hard time figuring out where the entrance is. The little hologram that you're normally able to use just is not very helpful for this one. It doesn't have any arrows on it or anything like some of the other stations do. At least not that I see. Landing pad 7. Alright, and that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, where you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route. So again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for the next video, and I'll see you then.